Welcome to the Unfamous Fly. Today I'm going to tie a Flexi-floss buzzer. Now this was a pattern that was shown to me by my old fishing mate Tommy this year. We were out fishing together and he was out fishing with 3 fish to none before he told me he was just fishing a buzzer, but when I actually seen this it's a wee bit different. It's a Flexi-floss buzzer, so it's got quite a mobile body. So the one I'm going to tie today is olive, and the materials you're going to need is olive stretch floss, this stuff. Get it from Vineyards usually. I'll use olive, but you can get this stuff in loads of different colours, it's stretchy. You need the Flashaboo, this is sort of crystal Flashaboo, stuff that you use for tailing on things like cat's whiskers and that type of thing, the lures if you're into your lures. So you need a bit of that, and fundamentally that's all you really need other than your tying thread. You can adorn it with other bits and pieces. One of the things that I sometimes like to do, if I can just reach down to my box here, is get a wee bit, this is aero wing stuff, and make a wee set of breathers on the head, and it can set the thing off as well. So I'm going to do that, but you don't have to do this. This is just a personal thing on some of my flies. The other thing, you don't actually have to use the Flashaboo with every one. I sometimes leave it out. It gives a more subdued and natural looking thing, but obviously a wee bit twinkle provides a trigger point. So what we're going to do is get started. The hook I'm using here is a Full & Mill Super Grub, which is in a size 16, and you can actually get away with really small hooks with this pattern just because there isn't much body to it. A black hook would actually probably be really good, but I just happen to have these, so I'm just that's what I use. And I've had a lot of fish on this fly since I started using it. It's great, especially fish static. It's absolutely brilliant. So tie on. And you don't need much of a body, so I think I'm going to put a wee set of breathers on this one. So just tease out some of the aero wing, and I'll tie this on. I find it's a bit easier to put on now at the start than it is trying to fight with it later on. And just wind it down, trying to get as close wraps as you can, and we'll get rid of that excess. Do the same length as the thread, and we'll wrap over that. The beauty of using the aero wing underneath is it sort of gives you a wee bit of a base for your thorax part before you, without having to build it up too much with thread. So now you need your stretchy floss. So tie this in here, and just want to get it in. Oops, don't know what that is. I picked up there a wee bit rubbish off my tying table. Tie it in at the tip. This is the benefit of using something like the nano silk, because you can pull it really tight, and then your bits twinkle. So just a wee length of twinkle. Now I believe Tommy, when he does his, he ties his with 2 bits of twinkle, but personally I just prefer to do it with 1. I think once it's doubled up, it doubles up as you're using it, so I don't really see the advantage, but you can experiment and do what you like yourself. I find it's a wee bit of a fiddle doing this the first time if you've never done it before, and trying to add in a bit of twinkle can make it even more difficult. So once you've got it on, make sure that Flexi-floss is really well tightly tied in. You just want to twist the 2 materials together, and you want to get it as tightly twisted as you possibly can. You really just about can't get this too tight. And as you're changing grip, you'll find that it undoes anyway. And then what you do is just let it come forward, just let the tension out of it, but holding the twist in, and tease the end bit till it becomes a wee body. And the length of the body is really up to you, but I think about 4 or 5 twists worth is adequate. And I didn't get too worried about any wee lumps or bumps. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't seem to make a real difference. And once you've got that, you're going to have to lock it off. Good and tight. Again, another benefit of using the nano silk, because you can tighten. When you let go of that, you let go of this, it just unravels. And then I take my thread back up. And really from here on, the world's your oyster. You can do what you like. And generally, the simplest way is I just wrap my FlexiFloss, keeping it tight, touching turns up to where my wee breathers are. And I give it a couple of wraps over the top, just to give a wee wider perspective to that part. And the final wraps, I lift my wee breathers back and take it underneath. And I just lock it off. And this has to be really tight because this stuff just wants to unravel. That's all it wants to do. Keeping that tight now, and I've let go. I'm just going to give it even another couple of wraps. Now the twinkle, it's up to you again. On this one I'm just going to cut that. I don't want any more than that. And I'm just going to cut my floss away. Pull it tight. And then I'm going to tie it off. Wrapping tool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And because this is nano silk, you don't need to do anything with it because it just pulls ridiculously tight. And get away with that. And then finally your breathers, really short. That's it. Any wee stray bits, just nip them off. I think I've got a wee thread. Now, if you want, there was nothing to stop you from tying this thorax the same way as you would do with an epoxy buzzer and putting a couple of coloured wing buds on it if you want. I'll do that with some of them. The other thing you can do is, if you really want, you can put some epoxy over that or varnish. Again, I just didn't really find it's that necessary. But you could build a box up with all different patterns, but that's the basic principle. And this wee movable bit, it just seems to be irresistible with the fish. They just want it. It's great. So I hope you enjoyed that. I would call that a foundation sort of pattern. It gives you something to build on. You can change colours, you can adapt it or enhance it as you see fit, but I just find it a great wee pattern. So I hope you found that useful, and see you next time.